You're watching Footle News, the channel that finds truth even where it doesn't exist.
And I'm Mia Fox, reminding you that the news is the only comedy that still considers itself serious.
A new restaurant now offers dishes with no ingredients at all, perfect for people on a diet or with trust issues.
A raccoon is running for mayor. Quote, humans had their chance. It's raccoon time now.
Inflation is now measured in how many eggs you can't afford.
An AI therapist tells patients, have you tried turning yourself off and on again?
Nestle recalls frozen meals after some were found to contain wood. Truly organic cuisine, now with forests.
Quantum physicists have lost Schrodinger's cat again. This time, they're actually worried.
In Ohio, a storage unit full of conspiracy theories exploded. Locals blame the 5G tower for knowing too much.
Toilet paper disappears from the White House. Senate divided. Sabotage or symbolic message?
Trump finds out SpaceX uses the metric system, calls it suspiciously European.
New study shows 64% of voters don't know what they voted for, but are angrily sure they're right. All that, plus details on completely unrelated stories, coming up next.
In a historic first, YouTuber MrBeast has launched a fully funded expedition to the edge of the internet. That's right, explorers are packing snacks, power banks, and a VPN.
According to sources, the edge of the internet lies somewhere between a forgotten MySpace page and a Yahoo Answers thread about lizard people.
The team is equipped with emotional support influencers and a map last updated in 2003. Their goal, find the final meme before it becomes a LinkedIn post.
If successful, MrBeast promises to build a Wi-Fi-free sanctuary there for people who still say YOLO unironically. God help them.
Breaking news: Congress accidentally passed a law entirely written by autocorrect. The document's title, Mandatory Broccoli Sandwich for Everyone.
The law was meant to address tax reform, but now officially requires every citizen to deliver ketchup to the state every Thursday.
Lawyers are debating whether to repeal a law nobody understands, not even its authors or their phones.
Thus, the USA is now officially a broccoli sandwich. Considering it's 2025 could have been worse. And speaking of worse, stay tuned.
A new international law now requires all influencers to pass a basic reality test before posting content.
The first to fail were those selling high-vibration water and Become a Millionaire in 48 Hours courses.
The exam includes 3 questions. What are taxes? How much does bread cost? And do other people exist besides you?
Bloggers are outraged. One declared, I created my reality. Why do I need yours? Details after the break, if you're still with us in this reality.
An incredible discovery this week. Scientists have finally found human common sense in a storage unit somewhere in Nebraska.
It was found between an old toaster, a book titled How to Feel Nothing and Win, and a box labeled Ethics 70% Off.
Experts say it hasn't been touched since 1996, or possibly earlier, judging by the taped-up flip phone.
After confirming it's indeed common sense, it was immediately isolated. We're just not used to seeing something like this, researchers say.
World leaders have already requested access, but scientists are hesitant, stating nobody remembers how to use it.
In short, common sense exists. We just never looked for it, which perfectly confirms its absence.
We now turn to our correspondent, Chuck Storm, currently at a unique school teaching kids from age 6 to be CEOs. Chuck, what exactly are these little leaders doing?
Jack, I'm standing in a classroom where the alphabet has been replaced by business plans and investor pitches. Today, 6-year-olds are learning to delegate tasks without understanding what exactly they're delegating.
Fascinating. How do they motivate students? Candy or company shares?
Motivation is a separate course. For example, if a kid does well, they get options to access recess. One boy refused lunch, stating, I can't eat until my stakeholders see results.
Impressive. And how do they resolve conflicts at such a young age?
Through arbitration. They have a special conference room where first graders sign strategic agreements and memorandums with stakeholders. One student already sued another over copying a logo made from Play-Doh.
And that's just the beginning. Can't wait until these kids grow up and bankrupt their first country. But for now, stay tuned. Life hack of the week on how to appear smart without engaging your brain. Don't miss it.
This week's life hack teaches you how to seem incredibly smart, even if your mind is emptier than an ice cream tub at midnight.
The secret is simple. In any conversation, seriously say, it's complicated, very ambiguous.
Scared about the weather? It's complicated, very ambiguous. Economy? Same answer. Why did you eat someone else's yogurt? Don't hesitate.
This hack allows you to avoid answers, look deep, and never explain anything. That's why politicians, coaches, and teenagers use it constantly.
It really works. I just said it to my wife and she left thinking I meant something profound.
Or she's packing her bags. Either way, effective. Coming up next, sports. Competition about nothing. Results also ambiguous.
Tonight in sports, the new season of Chess MMA opens with the match of the century, retirees versus robots. Expect ruthless punches and aggressive chess moves.
Absolutely right, Jack. The winner is whoever gets a checkmate first, knocks out their opponent, or just waits until the opponent runs out of battery. Finally, chess has violence and robots.
Viewers report intense excitement and mild confusion. Finally, a sport where your grandpa and vacuum cleaner can be equal opponents.
The championship final is tomorrow. We're expecting a thrilling climax, or a collective afternoon nap.
According to recent reports, robots are already complaining of back pain, while retirees mention low battery issues. Endurance will be decisive.
Ironically, this is the first sport where sitting on the couch is completely justified.
This was Footle News, always one step ahead of common sense.
Until next time, in a world where absurdity is the norm.
Don't forget to subscribe so you never lose touch with reality.
Or to finally confirm that it no longer exists.